friends. Y'all, I'm going to show you how to make a pity pie. Now this is actually a buttermilk lemon pie, but a lot of times when our friends or family would have death in their family, everybody would take them food, and a lot of times they would take them pies. And back in the Appalachian Mountains, I know buttermilk pie was a very common pie because a lot of times you had buttermilk on hand and you just made pie out of it, and that's just the way it goes. But this is a really simple pie, and it's cheap to make, but it's like a custard pie. But most buttermilk pies don't have lemon in it, but I am adding lemon to this because I just love a lemon pie, and I'd rather have this kind of pie than actually lemon meringue pie. So this is very easy, and you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Now, I am using a homemade pie crust. I just posted a video not long ago, just a few days ago actually, a live video, and I made my Aunt Lucy's pie crust. So I have that video up on under posts, P-O-S-T-S, and you can go check that out. But I'll put the recipe for the pie crust also in the comments of this video, or you can use your own pie crust. You want to use an unbaked pie crust, and I'm using a 9-inch. Well, my recipe does a 9-inch. So, but the filling is really easy. Now, like I said, growing up, I haven't really made a lot of pies through the years. I'm more of a cake maker, but I do like pies occasionally. But this is good. I like it because it's just simple. It's just simple good. Sometimes you don't have to overcomplicate things at all. And being where I'm from the mountains of Southeast Kentucky, and that's what our cooking and my cooking style is a lot like the way I was raised. Seeing my mommy, my mama, my Aunt Patty, and my great aunts, my papa's sisters, they all just cook simple. And because you just made food with whatever you had. So this is really easy. We're gonna go ahead and get started, and I'll show you how to make it. So you're gonna need 3 eggs that's slightly beaten, and you want your eggs at room temperature. If you get your eggs, let me give you a little tip. If you get your eggs out of the refrigerator and they're cold and you forgot to lay them out, just put your eggs down into some warm or hot tap water for a couple minutes. That'll warm them right up to room temperature. Now you're gonna need a 1/2 cup of buttermilk. Let me get that. Now, I put my buttermilk in the microwave for a few seconds just to warm it up to room temperature. So I'm going to add the buttermilk right to the eggs. You're going to do a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now, just eyeball it when it comes to vanilla, y'all, or garlic, just whatever works. I can already smell that vanilla. Now, you want a cup of sugar and a tablespoon of cornstarch. And you're gonna put that, I just mixed the tablespoon of cornstarch and the cup of sugar together. And you're gonna need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And just throw that right in. And let me get you a spoon. I'll just mix it right up. What's your favorite pie? I like custard pies, butterscotch. I've made those, and I like butterscotch, I like chocolate, but I like pecan pie. My mommy, Kenzie likes apple. My mommy loved rhubarb pie, y'all.
I like lemon pie too.
Yeah. So this is going to have plenty good lemon flavor. So you want to add that sugar and cornstarch mixture, and I'm adding a stick of melted butter that's been sitting out. That's where it's got cooled off a little bit. You don't want to put it in there hot. Don't put it in there hot, or you'll curdle your eggs. This is juice, fresh lemon juice from a 1/2 of a lemon, and there's a pretty large lemon. So make sure I got all my. Sometimes I don't get all my seeds out, but fresh lemon juice does well. So that's a half lemon juice from a large lemon. And a zest, lemon zest. This is where you get your flavor. This is lemon zest from a whole lemon. Y'all, this smells so good. All right, so that's it. That's all it takes. See, this is very simple, really simple, cheap ingredients. So yeah, growing up, whenever there was a funeral or a death in the neighborhood or family member or in our church, you always took food to everybody, and that's just a gesture of, because you can't. Sometimes there's no words to say. There's nothing you really can do to help people, but you can just be there for them. And a lot of the Appalachian culture, and I know probably a lot of other cultures too, you take food to people and you kind of just be there for them. And this is one of the pies, pity pie. And y'all heard of funeral taters? Well, this is pity pie. So I'm just going to pour the filling into my pie crust. This is my Aunt Lucy's pie crust that I just patted right out, right in the dish with my fingers, y'all. And you pour your custard right in there. This is a 9-inch. Again, this is a 9-inch, kind of a deep pie dish. Pour it all in there. Now you want your oven preheated to 350 degrees. You want to bake this pie for about 40 to 50 minutes. It's according to what your oven settings are, but you want to bake it till it start browning a little bit. And when you give it a jiggle, it'll jiggle a little bit, but it won't be like watery. Because once you take it out of the oven, it'll still set up. It'll still continue to cook a little bit and firm up. So this is going to go in the oven. This is just simple as it gets, y'all. In the oven right now. And when it comes out, you get to see what it looks like. Now I got it out of the oven. It's really hot. You got to let it cool down to room temperature. But I just want to show you, if it still jiggles just a little, it is, see that it's jiggling, but it's not liquid. So that is perfect right there. Just a little jiggle. And as it cools, it's going to set up. Right now, Daddy is getting to try this pity pie.
Pity?
Yeah.
I'm sorry you guys don't get to try this.
It's buttermilk lemon pie, y'all. It really is.
It looks fantastic.
This gives me like old timey. The moment you bite into it. Go ahead.
All right. Thank you, Lord, for this pie. Here we go.
And he likes lemon. Good.
I need a glass of milk.
Yeah, need a glass of milk.
Wow.
Yeah, this is really good. When I bite into this with that old timey crust, I think of something my mama would have made, or my Aunt Lucy or somebody.
Makes you feel like you're at a family reunion.
Yeah, like a family reunion. Yeah.
Oh wow.
But many people took these pies to people when they had a death in the family, and this was a common pie because of the simplicity of it. So there you go, y'all. My pity pie, which is a buttermilk lemon pie, but I'll tell you, it's so good.
It's fantastic. Try it, guys.
Yeah, Daddy approves.
I do. I could eat the whole thing, but I'm gonna eat supper first.
Yeah. Thank y'all for watching Mountain Cooking with Missy, or nothing fancy.
It's just good eating.
It's good eating. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.